It was New Year's Eve, 2026. The fireworks over Boston had just faded, leaving streaks of smoke against the inky sky. I was walking alone, the usual post-celebration buzz replaced by an eerie quiet. The city was silent, almost unnaturally so. Then, a thick, soupy fog rolled in off the harbor, swallowing the streetlights one by one. The distant cheers of the crowd were muffled, then silenced completely, as if a heavy blanket had been thrown over the world. That's when I heard it. A countdown, not from a clock or a television, but from the fog itself. 10, 9, 8. The voices were raspy, a chorus of whispers that didn't sound human. A cold dread snaked its way up my spine. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the suffocating silence. I tried to run, my feet pounding against the pavement, but the fog was alive. It clung to me icy tendrils, brushing against my face, coiling around my ankles, slowing me down. 7, 6, 5. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, echoing in my head. I was desperate, looking for any sign of life. A car, another person, anything. But the streets were completely deserted. The world I knew was vanishing before my eyes, erased by the encroaching mist. 4, 3, 2. I stumbled, my breath catching in my throat. 1. Midnight. I froze, paralyzed by a terror so profound it felt like my very soul was being ripped from my body. The moment the countdown finished, the fog erupted. They had no eyes, no noses, just wide, gaping mouths fixed and silent, toothless grins. They swarmed around me, their whispers turning from numbers to names. Secrets of the dead, tales of forgotten tragedies. They whispered names I didn't recognize, and then, chillingly, names that I did. My friends, my family. In the next second, the city was gone. The familiar streets of Boston were replaced by an endless, swirling gray void. The towering buildings I'd known my whole life were now alien monoliths, twisted into impossible, nightmarish shapes. I opened my mouth to scream, a primal, gut-wrenching sound of pure horror. But nothing came out. Not a single sound escaped my lips, and in that terrifying silence, a final, horrifying realization crashed down on me. Anyone who heard the countdown would vanish into this foggy abyss, and I was next.